Hey, I'm Captain Frank Campbell, and I'm here to talk to you about the different ways to tie up spawn sacks. Today we're going to talk about tying up rolled netting, which is basically a roll of netting, and cutting it into size that we want for different eggs, different amounts of eggs, and using magic thread or miracle thread to tie up. We'll go through the process, how many eggs, and the reasoning why I use certain sizes and certain colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the rolled netting, and I know that I'm going to tie up about a dozen sacks. So I'm going to wrap this around here 6 times so that they're equal size. I know that I'm going to have about a dozen eggs or so in each one. So what I like to do is I like to slide the scissors that way, and come down here, cut it across, and you have all the different size nettings that you want. So I'm gonna, just for time's sake, I'm gonna tie up 3 of them quick. These happen to be chartreuse. What we're gonna tie up is trout eggs. These are premium trout eggs, new out from Pautzke's. These are the natural trout eggs, new out from Pautzke's. We're gonna tie up the premium just to make sure that you can see what's going on. So what we do here is just to keep a scenting, human, a little bit less. Take a little scoop. This would be a normal size, maybe a little bit bigger than what I normally do. You can tie up a couple different sizes, depending on water clarity, water quality, things of that nature. And all you're going to do is you're going to put those in there. You're going to take your magic thread. I like to take the 4 corners, wrap them together, and as simplistic as wrapping this around, making it tight. You want it a little uniform, so you don't want it all over the place. You're going to wrap it around 7, 8, 10 times, pull it. That egg sack's ready to rock and roll. Took me about 10 seconds. Perfect size. The nice thing about these, I can tie up different sizes, but having trout eggs available year-round is something that's pretty new. Reasoning is, if you want to tie up a proper egg sack, you need a single egg. These offers you the opportunity to do that. A lot of times, more often than not, these trout are not dropping individual eggs year-round. They're very specific in their spawning cycles, so a lot of steelhead, for example, are spawning in the spring. Well, if you don't want to kill a steelhead for eggs, or you want steelhead eggs in the fall, this is the way to go. They're ready to rock and roll. They're nice, they're uniform, they're obviously real trout eggs, hard to beat, having access to eggs year-round. Okay, to reiterate what we're doing, we're taking that rolled netting, putting it down in about a 3x3 square, somewhere in that range, putting in about a dozen eggs, and what we're doing is we're taking the corners and we're folding them all together. So you take the 4 corners, fold them all together, take your miracle thread, magic thread. The miracle thread's actually the clear stuff. This happens to be red and it contrasts. So you're going to pull it tight, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Break it off, and you want to cut it fairly close so you don't have a big tag end. But that's as easy as tying up these egg sacs. These happen to be chartreuse with the red magic thread around them. But as you can see, you have a multitude of different colors over here. The reasoning for the different colors is because you have different water clarity. You're looking at, if your water's real clear, you want something natural. You want something in the whites, maybe a pink. That scenario, when the water's dirty, you're going to look for chartreuse, red, orange, and you're going to tie them bigger. So what I would do is, if I know the water's dirty and I know that, the clarity's maybe gone from something normally in the 10-foot range to in the, let's say, the 18-inch, 2-foot range, I'll take a bunch of eggs and I'll put them on there. That's a little exaggerated, but now our egg sac size, again, same thing. You're going to pull the 4 corners together, and even if a few fall out, it's not a big deal. You're going to take the thread, you're going to wrap them around, wrap them tight, wrap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what you have is you have a nice dirty water or stained water egg sac as compared to a clear water egg sac. Number of eggs in there is probably about 30 as opposed to about a dozen, which is a normal egg sac. If I know the water's dirty, that'll give you that little advantage. Having chartreuse, having bigger, and having the red magic thread on there also helps. It's a little contrasting.
Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.